So in my various videos, I try to have like a mix of the levels of complexity and speed, you know, how long it takes to do stuff. So this one here is kind of someplace in the middle. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to poach some salmon for what's going to be a salad. And this is just going to require some broth to poach it in, a poaching liquid. And I've made here, it's very simple, I've used some red miso paste, which you can get virtually at any store, and some dashi. This is kind of a solid, it's little balls that you can put in there and it'll dissolve. Okay, so that's what I made for the poaching liquid. I've removed the skin from the salmon, and I'm just going to take this beautiful piece, about 5 ounces of salmon, and I'm going to put it in the poaching liquid, and I'm going to cover it. And this is probably going to take maybe, between 5 and 10 minutes to cook. Now, we also want some garlic bread with this. So what I've got here is some olive oil and butter, a little more butter than olive oil, in a nice little pan. It's kind of simmering. I got a couple of pieces of French bread, baguette. I'm just going to put them down in this, make sure I soak it up a little bit. And then I'm going to weight it down. And that's just going to sit in there and get a nice, browning on it. And it's going to be really nice and crunchy and a little garlicky. Okay, now, I also am going to make a warm pancetta vinaigrette. So what I've done already is I had a little bit of olive oil and the pancetta. And I have cooked the pancetta down. And I'm going to add to that that was about 2 ounces of balsamic vinegar. Now, I don't want this to have, there's a lot of other flavors going on, so I don't want this to be too complicated. So now I'm going to reduce this down and put a little pepper, a little black pepper. This is going to reduce down relatively quickly. And the final ingredient I'm going to put in that as it reduces is Dijon mustard. So this is an ounce. This is about an ounce of Dijon mustard. And I'm going to put that in there. Okay. And we'll just let that cook down a little bit, and it'll be a nice kind of a warm pancetta mustard vinaigrette, balsamic vinaigrette. I'm going to let it do its thing. And then finally, remember I said I took the skin off the salmon? I don't want to waste that skin. That's really good. So here it is in a pan. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper on that. I'm going to flip it over, do the same thing. A little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And this is going to go into the broiler. I'm going to put it in the broiler and I'm going to make it nice and crispy. All right. So it's going to take a few minutes. So let's take a break. We'll come back and I'll bring this salad together. Okay, so everything's ready to go. What I have here is I have some sliced fennel, including stems that I had with it, and I have some sliced red onion. Now, what I'm going to add to this is basically an olive and feta salad that I got from the Olive Bar at the local supermarket. You know, they always have these things, olive bars, Mediterranean bars, whatever. So I'm going to put that in here, and that's going to add a nice little touch to this. So toss it around. Okay, and then it goes in here. So the salad is just kind of flavored with that. Now, I wanted the other ingredients to be warm, not hot. So, of course, I let the salmon cool down a little bit, and I let this vinaigrette, and you can look, it's nice and thick. That's really pretty, and it's not too hot. And I'm going to break up the salmon. I want to break it up. I'm not going to serve it as a piece. I'm going to break up the salmon and throw it on top of the salad like this. Okay, let's do that. It's perfectly poached. It's nice. It's not overcooked. It's very moist. Nice flavor. All right. And then I'm going to drizzle some of this dressing that I made, this pancetta balsamic vinaigrette with the mustard. I'm going to drizzle that on top. Don't need all of it. And then I'm going to finish it off with the salmon skin that I broiled and kind of toasted. This is what it looks like. And it's gonna, and I just broke it up and cut it up into little pieces and throw that on top. And then I have my garlic bread. There you have it. Give that a taste. Get a little bit of different things in it. So the thing with that is, it's kind of got these different flavors mixed in. It's bright. It's a combination of a little spicy and a little sweet. It's really healthy. It's got a lot of texture. Every bite you take is going to be a little different because of what you get in it. So try it. You'll like it. Until next time.